Act like you already own it. Act like you are already that person. I know that might sound complicated or maybe not simple, but in reality, it truly is. So, there is something called neuroplasticity, and I know we've talked about this in a lot of videos, but your brain literally rewires itself. You are just thinking from a different version of reality, and then you tell your brain to become that identity. You basically stop becoming someone that is trying to achieve it, but you're starting to act like you are already owning it. I'm sure you've heard previously about manifestation, neuroplasticity, and all that, but it's science. We are made of energy, okay? If you start believing energy, then you will start to understand the frequencies you are giving to your brain. Did you ever get familiar with a car and then starting to see that car everywhere? Well, this is the same process. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's basically you are almost manipulating your brain, almost providing your brain a reality that doesn't exist yet, but it will. Your brain doesn't really know how to differentiate what's real and what's not. That's why you were able to put in frequencies, to put in things that are more positive and just shape your reality. You live the reality you want to live. You already have everything within you. You just need to pick what path and what reality you live. So it's basically telling your brain, it's almost like fear. You have fear of that specific thing, but when you start doing it, your brain realizes that you shouldn't have anxieties anymore. We did it once, we can do it once again. You can manifest the life you always dreamed about because you already have everything within you. Start feeling like you already have that life. All of the sensations, everything that surrounds you, start being present, accept what you have. Positives and negative things that happen to you happens for you and happen for a reason. But you start attracting more positive things. Your brain starts to focus on what you want to see because of energies, because of frequencies, because of neuroplasticity, because of science. Just remember that you are already that person. You have everything that you want to achieve within you. You can be the best version of yourself. It's all about manifestation. It's all about being in the present moment and accepting the life that you already have. Of course, every person is different, but everything happens for you. Remember that your brain rewires itself based on what you repeat, based on the frequencies you feel, the sensations. If you say something to your brain that relates to anxieties and fear, then your brains will know that that's your own reality. But it doesn't need to be the only one, because when you do something and you step out of your comfort zone, then your brain will start to believe that that's normal, that's fine, and it will start attract the same things over and over, but in a more beautiful way. You start feeling it, acting from it. You're not pretending, because you have the sensations, you have the feelings, but then you will start attracting them, and your brain will understand that that's your reality. Your system starts aligning with it, but you don't become different. You just align with who you are, and you orbit back to yourself, and then you just start living that reality. It starts to become real. You rewire your brain based on thoughts, based on situations that you live, based on stepping out of your comfort zone, based on just orbiting back to yourself and understanding what you actually want and who you actually are, because you start to live that creative life that you always wanted to have. And you start to be present, you start to sense the world around you, and you start to do what you want to do based on what makes you feel alive. I know some people might think that this is woo and whimsical, but it's science. So orbit back to yourself and start living the life now. Just be that person now. You don't need to wait for something else to happen. You can already act like it already happened. And trust me, you will see the difference. Have a good day.